Yo, what's good? Me on perHuspodcast. I'm known for the memes and all that. Nice joints, man. Nice joints to relax to, and some nice joints, some quotables and all that. Memes. I catch out there on the internet and all that, and it's nice joints. Check it out. This is perHuspodcast. September, let's see what it is. September 21st, 2024. It's your boy Gigi. Soon, hopefully, this is gonna be the first episode, and we're gonna talk about let's not even call it episode, nothing like that. perHuspodcast. This episode is about your boy Sean Combs. Puff Daddy, you know what I mean? Straight out of Mount Vernon, pops out of Harlem, got murdered. I know in Central Park, certain people know like come from that type of cloth. Alright, let's get into it, man. Put my seatbelt on. Driving, put your seatbelt on, B. Male, female. Another one of the things I disgust me in this world, the carelessness with the driving I see in this world. I'm always driving. The carelessness of it is just ridiculous. That's a whole. We could do a topic on that. Somebody could give me something to speak on, because certain things to speak on. But basically, perHuspodcast is gonna be about me. I say about me, what I'm thinking about. Not only me. I'm gonna try to get some phone joints going. People call in and all that. Saying regular podcast joints. Some do that, some don't. But I'm gonna feel it out. It's the first joint. We're gonna see what it is. Alright, so topic today for me, and this gonna be more of a serious joint, like my joint. I'm gonna be talking about ill joints, like, you know what I mean? Everything gonna be like entertainment, sports and all that. You know what I mean? Or religion or politics, even though I'm not into neither, but they exist as those words. We could get into. We gonna with this channel. We gonna do a little swimming, man. We gonna do some swimming, man. I ain't gonna try to persuade you with anything, man. I'm saying, but just let you know everything. All my strength come from the Holy Book, Bible. You know what I mean? Anyway, and I ain't no angel. Well, that's another topic. We all angels and demons and all that. But we gonna stick with the topic. The topic today is Sean Puff Daddy Combs, man. I'm gonna say off rip a couple of things. One, I don't know him. Two, I like him. Always did. Past few years, when I started hearing some of the Bati Boy stuff and all that, started fading a little bit. But I have nothing against people that are faggots, anything like that. I have something against the act. Somebody have a problem with that. Too bad. They're not gonna stop my principles. My same way I'm not stopping you from doing whatever you doing. Don't really care if you're doing it. Just don't bring it to me. Don't really show it to me, because I'm really not with none of that. I mean, but damn, she'll be my friend. I mean, everything ain't sex. Everything ain't what somebody do in their bedroom. Because you got some respect. You ain't being like a regular human. I'm cool with that. I mean, that ain't the only sin in this world. You got a lot of adulterers out here, man. You want to point fingers all this time. So you got a lot of people out here as adulterers, man. I mean, that's a heavy sin too, man. Like heavy, man. So we gonna, that's a whole nother topic. Adultery. We can do that one day. We gonna stick to Sean Puffy Combs. I don't know him. Still do like him, because I'm not fake. I'm not phony. I'm not the type of person that say I like you. No, I like you, and then especially if I know you, and then the next day I don't like you. It must have been some growing, and I haven't been saying anything. He didn't do nothing to me personally. My family. That's the only way I could like somebody and instantly turn into something else the next day. But I don't know him. He ain't do nothing to anybody I know personally. And well, with that, I'll say another thing. I was one of the people. I was a teenager, me and my cousin for Polar Ground, my cousin D, at the City College joint. I was there. Shit, when crazy and all that. And one of the many times I thank my father for the times I came out alive. Cause I didn't even know till the next day like 9 people died. I didn't even know that. What I do know was serious because I was there. Me and my cousin, I don't know if y'all ever like watch animal shows and all that. Have you ever see like the buffaloes with the herd, if the lions is coming and all that? And they shield like the younger ones and all that. Me and my cousin D was like shielded by like 300 niggas, man. Pause. I'm saying we young niggas, these niggas a little bit older. Always know we know niggas, all throughout the Bronx, Harlem. So we went too deep to it, but once we there, like everybody know us. So when that shit jumped off, I remember literally we was like in the middle while niggas was like protecting us, and we was actually running over people. I mean, people was right under me, man. We was running right all over them, man. I mean, we was being protected. We was being protected, man, through our Lord, Savior, and the fellas that was there. You know what I mean? Junk was wild. And I found out much later, that one of a good friend of mine, school me, one of her family members died. And so it hit me a little bit harder, even though I didn't know her sister, but I know her. So it hit me a little bit harder. She was one of the victims of that. But I was one of the people that was there. So, I mean, City College joined all that. I was going to parties. I used to hear about his crew and all that, dancing and all that. I know he used to sweat. I remember Puff used to kind of sweat my niggas that was ill with dancing. Because remember Puff was on some dancing shit. I'm going way back. You know what I mean? He used to like sweat my niggas, Wiz, from the west side. I mean, Juice. You know what I'm saying? But I never, fuck with him like that, whatever. But over the years, when you hear shit, you're like, oh, that's that dude, boom, 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 he's blowing up. You be happy for people, man. You be happy for people, man. And for a long time, I was, happy for the man. You know what I mean? All right, that being said, get up out of here. That being said, that video with Cassie and all that, totally against that. That also being said, a lot of you niggas out here gonna say and try to say something like maybe you never hit a woman and all that. I'm here to tell you, most you niggas is lying. If you're gonna go by when you wanna just go from when you was young up until whatever. And that's not something you should keep doing, you should be proud of, none of that. And also, do I believe is there any time a woman should be hit? Yeah, I believe any time anybody could be hit. Babies get hit, get spanked. Like, no, anybody could get taught a lesson. It depends on what it is. But nothing like that. It was disgusting, man. And he just showed you, another side. But I'm going to jump all around the place a little bit. But I'm going to stick to the topic. But I see the whole lot of ways. You gotta be sick. Number one, you gotta be sick mentally somewhere. It's not for a cop out. A lot of people using sickness in their own world to cop out people in their families, this, that. I don't believe in none of that. Yeah, you are sick, but that's not gonna be no cop out. Secondly, which I didn't know either, a drug addict. Never knew that. Fucking drug addict. Never knew that. That's it. Boy was good. Never knew that. Okay. By the way, I'm smoking marijuana. Yeah, I'm smoking marijuana, drink. All right. Never knew that. Thirdly, I heard his man was another thing which I don't agree with. It's this guy Gene Deal or whatever. It's bad, whatever. I mean, something fishy about a nigga. No one saw. I don't care what nobody like. I mean, you ain't doing nothing except talking now, really. Like, what did you really do, man? Like, I don't know. That's just kind of weird, man. It seemed like, whether the nigga is a drug addict, a sex addict, or any kind of lot. I hear jealousy too. I feel jealousy, a lot of jealousy, and jealous of what? What you're seeing is like ridiculous to be jealous of, or jealous on any level. What are you jealous of? A drug addict and a sex addict, or going all kind of ways? What are you jealous of, man? This nigga's off the rockets. All right, let me finish getting this joint set up proper because do my shit in the car right now. Farting the curse. We gonna set it up. All right. Yeah, so it's raining out here. I'm in Providence, Rhode Island. You know what I mean? Coming back right now from the car dealership. But anyway, so not for no car, no, for a park. Anyway, so that being said, all that being said, Puff deserved bail. I don't hear no flight risk and all this dumb shit and all that. He deserved bail. I don't even know if he deserved any time, man. To really be honest with you, you saying sex trafficking. I mean, there's no minors. If you came back a second time after the first time, that's a problem. If you're videotaping people without them knowing, that's foul. Under any kind of circumstance. That's just foul. I don't know how much time you could get for that to teach you a lesson. But if you got caught selling drugs, I don't hear him actually being caught selling any drugs. You got caught with drugs. You know, I think those drugs were for the free costs. He's talking about the parties and all that. I mean, disappointed in a lot of ways in the way a person lives. But I'm disappointed. I was disappointed in a lot of ways I live. I was disappointed in a lot of the way people live. Like, you know, you gonna go to jail for that? And you're not for now like talking about and all that. You know, it ain't nothing. I hear all these jail. I mean, it's really nothing, you know, but it is. I've been in jail. So it's like, you know, that's nothing to play with, man. That's nothing to play with. I don't got no story to be like, I'm broke. But I ain't nothing to play with, man. Ain't nothing to play with. And if you and I always said there's a lot of motherfuckers when I was there belong there. Glad you there, nigga. I'm seeing these niggas do wild shit. So nigga, you belong here, man. So don't get it twisted. But at the same time, people are too quick. Jail. Yo, man, come on, man. You could everything ain't jail. You could pay the person back a whole lot of other ways, man. His character's already destroyed. So that's already that's a big payback within itself. But actual crime, baby, all that, that's funny and all that. It's sick. It's sick and all that. But if you listen to what most people are talking about, it ain't really no crime. It's mainly shit that you probably doing, that you're doing on a poor level. You can't do it on a rich level. Same shit he doing, you doing. But is you just doing on a little grimy, round the way or whatever hood level. You know what I mean? So, I mean, how can you be that successful without blessing people? Now, another thing that turned me off, about him. Eventually, you know, like I said, I'm not fake. I just cannot, just stop liking somebody. But then he ain't doing nothing to me personally. See, you gotta be careful with these people talking God all the time, wearing crosses, love. You gotta be careful with these words, these people nowadays, man. You know, because obviously you wasn't worshiping Yahweh shop. That's obvious. Okay? Same like the Catholic Church. A lot of shit, y'all doing a lot of devilish joint, wicked joint, and using our Father's name. You know, I don't even know why I kind of do know why you do it. To pull in somebody, that's part of how you come up. That is part of how you come up. Getting, people that don't know what you're doing behind closed doors. People that's trying to be good. Like, all right, this person trying, you're doing great, and you believe in the Lord and all that. So that's all a gimmick. And that I take real personal. Real personal. I mean, I don't wear a cross anyway. But, but what you're trying to allude to. But I know ultimately that's demonic. Now, I mean, that's a whole nother conversation we could have. We could talk about crosses on another joint and unks and all this nonsense. All right? Like this elegant, man. First joint, so I'm like a little, you know what I mean? How because I want to be able to watch it myself. All right, so, and I ain't trying to, and I want to be, if I miss any points, I'll come back. There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't like hypocrites. I'll tell you one of the things that's a hypocrite right now. America, which always, I'm not surprised, he ain't the first one, ain't the last one. But what happened to innocent to proven guilty? This country's a hypocrite. I don't like hypocrites. What happened to innocent until proven guilty? What happened to that? Okay? It's a lot of stuff, man. You know, you got people like Hugh Hefner, many others. What's this guy named? Married his daughter. You know, he adopted the Chinese. What was this big? You know, the fake Jews. I mean, they love him, but he married a Chinese woman, raised the girl, her daughter, and then ended up marrying her later. I mean, how wicked is that, man? These people just live their lives, man. Hugh Hefner, and make Puff look like a baby, man. A baby. With, you know, don't tell me racism don't exist. And see, I'm gonna tell you where Puff made his mistake. And I'm gonna say, yeah, he forgot he was a nigga. Not like to put you down or us down, but at the end of the day, at this moment, everything is spiritual. And that's another subject. We all down. I don't think you ain't down because you made it into $1 million bracket or $1 billion, which I don't think you could have touched $1 billion. I don't think people. When somebody say you got $1 billion, I want you to be able to go get $1 billion. Like a lot. I don't hear what you're worth. No, I'm talking about an actual billion. That's how I move with that. Okay, he ain't have no fucking $1 billion cash. He ain't been. And I'm gonna tell you one of the things I think that turned. I'm gonna tell you one of the things I think that turned Puff out. I believe Big Meech turned them out. I believe when Puff was going down to Atlanta, seeing how Big Meech had the type of money that he thought he should have had, fucked him up. Hey, I'm the big CEO trying to be legit. You know, people, I'm trying to be legit here. You know, you're gonna rub elbows in the sports, drugs, entertainment camp. Ben said that, we all know that. All that shit's intertwined. When he ran into Big Meech, he said, oh no. This is what I believe. I'm about to get more money, man. I'm about to get more money. Remember, I heard of some type of money battle they had or whatever, and you know, Puff was like, "Oh man, I can't," you know, went up like 500,000, whatever. And I heard Meech was like, "We could have kept going." I just told my man, you know, bring up one of the cars, you know, with the trunk, you know, and we could do this, you know, how long you want to do it. Me personally, I think that fucked Puff up. And now you want to try to sell drugs, allegedly, I don't know, but, you know, I think shit like, I don't know nobody, hey, I'm just, you know, I think you can't be watching another man's pockets, man, or get jealous of another man's pockets, you know what I mean? Especially if you got your own pockets full. I can see if you got no pockets, you can use those pockets for inspiration. But you shouldn't be never jealous of no man's pockets, man. Jealousy will fuck you up. Okay, I haven't heard nothing like that, but I'm in different, you know, so I think that when he was going to land and all that, seeing how them niggas was getting it, he's like, no, this don't make no sense. I got hits, and this don't make no sense. All right. See, you could be strong, you could be smart, all those things, and then stupid will fuck you up. Put a positive battery and a negative battery in a remote control. See how quickly that negative battery drain that positive battery. See how quick that does that. You ain't gonna see that positive pull that negative up. That negative is gonna pull down that positive quickly. So you can have all these positive things going, like about your not even gonna say your character. Positive qualities. It could be, hey, you could just be, it could be 6'6". That could be a positive quality. You could have possibly get in the NBA and this and that. So that's the type of stuff I mean. Or a high so-called IQ, person that can memory quick. You could do things with these things. That's positive. I'll give you a quick example. I mean, I ain't gonna say no name, but what's that when you graduate high school? They have the person that valedictorian. My valedictorian ended up smoking crack. Just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. You could have all the talent in the world. You can see that in sports, where they at now had the best talent in the world and out on the street. Had all the talent in the world. by mixing negative with positive, that's what's going to happen. I don't care how strong your positive is. That little negative is going to grow and take that positive away and let you check that joint. Just think of two batteries in a remote control. Something like that. Okay? And when you're on that level, he wasn't able to control it. Especially when you start getting vanity in you. Whoa! It's another thing. Start getting that vanity, man. These are bad mixtures, man. It's going to eventually fall over. Now, that's the spiritual joint. I'm going to tell you now what the spirit used to bring him down. He used Esau, the devil, and our sisters. Not saying she was wrong, anything like that. But I mean, hey, cut a deal. You made the 30 mil. Keep it moving. You good now? You broke the deal. You broke the deal. That's foul. That's foul. You broke the deal. Okay? So now you got crackers because you try to get what's right for you with your business, with your liquor business. Try to get what was rightly done for you. You sued them. All this shit came down on you. First people they go get, our so-called sisters. Okay? You, the spirits from how you was really in yourself, your demonic, how you are really, you couldn't check. The spirits lose those same people that you was once cool with now. Them same people that help you get up. Because I'm not going to take away from your own talent, your heart, your work ethic. But those same that help you get up, the spirits use those same people to bring you down. And everybody's laughing at you and all that. I'm not going to do that. Because, my favorite book in the Holy Bible is Job. Job was a good man. Now, how I know that? Because the Lord said that. A lot of people thinking they good and they not. I try not to say I'm good because you don't really know. Only the Lord knows that. Yeah, I try to be nice, but people take that as some soft shit or whatever. That's okay, because that's a form of being good. Only the Lord knows if you're good or bad. Okay? Thieves got sent up to heaven right away because the Lord knew that person was actually good. Okay? Know the scriptures. And you can see that in people nowadays. Nothing has changed. Okay? This is more, business. While he's in political, started with some suing joint. It started civilly. But to those people that he brought that civil case against, they in their mind is like, who you think you are, nigga? They couldn't even just, do right business with him. They said, you know what? We're going to show you and anybody else after you what we capable of doing. Buff ain't nobody. I mean, look at Kennedy and all that. Ain't nobody. I mean, if you go against, once you start thinking you bigger than the table will get rid of you. He should have been smart enough at some point in his career to say, you know what? Let me level out. Because I'm high I get, I'm going to have to, play harder with these boys. Let me level out. Like I said, I think a couple of things made him not, one, just being who he is, being a businessman, which is nothing wrong with that part. But some people, will do extra things to get, higher on the ladder and all that. You got to be careful with that, man. And in a way, it's kind of good to see this. So, unfortunately, it could be an example for any future so-called entrepreneur. And then you get big. You're at the bottom, then you get big, and now you're on boats rubbing out. That you don't lose yourself, man. Or maybe, don't get, catch yourself before you even get to that part. And then it's like, you don't want to lose this. And so I'm going to do whatever. So, this could be a good example. Unfortunately, it is with somebody, like I said earlier, I like Puff. I ain't going to, let me hold my tongue. You know what I mean? But coming to find out, it's fake, man. But a lot of people fake. I don't want to make this too long right now. Getting long, I said my first, real, speak joint topic, if you want to put it that way. First topic. But check out perHuspodcast with all the other joints I got. Because it's flavors. It's cool. But I'm going to start doing these joints. And but my topic's going to be different. But I did want to touch Harvey. I did want to touch on it. And, I don't care what nobody say. Racism still exists heavily. It ain't going to go nowhere. It ain't. And unfortunately, you see a lot of our own people gracious towards each other, man. I don't care what you say. It's not to defend nobody, man. It's just you just got to see how people act when things come up, whether it's good, bad, ugly, or beautiful. You got to see how people react. And I have to say, man, I see why other people are above us for many reasons, and they're gonna stay above us. There ain't gonna be nothing we can do about it. That's what I'll tell you what's gonna happen, but that's another subject. That's a spiritual topic I'll bring up one day. See, I know why, there ain't nothing we can do about it. But learn. And repent. Pray. You know what I mean? Enjoy the ride. Let me tell you something. This world we in right now, it's a nasty ride. But I'm still here and I'm thankful and I'm grateful. You know what I mean? But you got to be careful out here, man. And be careful about just laughing at people whether you know them or not. When they die. Be careful about that, or finding some type of joy or gratitude in your day because somebody's, be careful of that, man. That's not a good spirit, man. That doesn't mean to, root for anybody. And one thing I'm gonna say, nah, he don't belong in no jail. At least get bail. For what? For being, because if that's the case, we gotta lock up a lot of these churches putting them gay flags on. That's a whole nother topic. I mean, you can't do that, man. It's hypocritical, man. For what? I don't agree with stuff he's doing, but it's not illegal. People say he's trafficking people. Who we trafficking? Grown adults? Who we trafficking? These are funny words. You hear these words, you get stuck. Trafficking. Let me tell you something. Even at 16, if somebody tell me to come somewhere and I go, that's on me. I'm telling you that straight up. I'm 16, and somebody telling me to go somewhere and I go, that's on me. I've been challenged on that throughout my whole life as a teenager. Trust me, challenge, leave, come every damn near day telling me to leave my home in the Bronx, come out here. You know what I said? No. Peer pressure. Miss McQueen ain't gonna let you go. This, that. Laugh with you. I laugh with you, man. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, you're right. I'm still not going. So I have a problem with a lot of this. He made me that. Nah, man. Nah, nobody ain't make you, man. And if you went back, I heard somebody saying, if you went back a second and third time after the first time you knew something was ill, you should just shut up. You're lying if you're gonna say if you knew something happened to you the first time, you go back and hang something and you go back to hang with somebody and you nah. Can't agree with that. Doing people bad in their contracts and all that. I mean, that's all hearsay. If they won't be that's no reason for what that he's going through right now. You know I mean, it's just, I don't like unfairness, man. You know what I mean? Even though I know life ain't fair, gotta know that. But he should have knew that. He wouldn't be in this position. Because he thinking shit is gonna be fair. Because I rub elbows with y'all. Our kids play with each other. I got money like you got money. Nah. Don't work that way when you an Israelite. Whether you know you want or not. It don't work that way. You know what I mean? So, this is, they show you pure racism at its finest. And they think they slick by putting a black woman judge to do it so you can't call it racism. Slick. They do a lot of slick shit like that. That's just the face. It's racism. Because and racism means, you can only have power to use racism. So that's how you notice it. You can't call me a racist because I don't have no power. Racism can only be used through power. Okay? And that's we're watching it live right now with this whatever he want to call himself, he, she, whatever, with Diddy. And that's my take. I'm sure I got some other things. Like this is my first, so I'm a little, but there it is, man. I'll be back, perHuspodcast. Check for your boy, subscribe, tell somebody, get my weight up, cause I'm gonna be putting some joints out there and see what happens, man. You know what I mean? Word up, man. Word up. Get my weight up and all that. It's your boy, man. G.
Prince of fucking darkness that much already.
How to be yourself or nothing at all.
Yeah, we're not talking about a lot of nothing.
I've never heard you talk about anything else but to be or not to be. And I've had 4 classes with you.
Maybe we got